Kids do have issues, especially those coming from economically and emotionally impoverished backgrounds, experiencing stress and trauma that can play out in the classroom, the playground, the cafeteria.
I don't understand why you think you're gonna not go to school. You're only 16.
He has no one. His mom has been in and out of prison.
If you drop out, then you're gonna be like everyone else.
Once a kid repeats 2 grades, they're almost completely on track to drop out.
When they were trying to learn long division, the neighbors were fighting and the power was out and someone underneath their window was dealing drugs and they were wondering if they were gonna get shot at. And in that environment, it's impossible to be successful.
Education sometimes takes a back seat, not because of a lack of a desire to do it, it's an economic issue.
Cody High is located on right on the west side of Detroit. You know, the Cody neighborhood has always had a history of challenges. It's historically had one of the highest crime rates for young people from 14 to 24, and initially the highest dropout rate in the city. They drop out in many cases because they don't see hope.
Many people who are children of immigrants, when their family gets deported, they are forced to leave.
I won't be able to go to college, and sooner or later I might be deported just because I'm not documented. I know a lot of people that just don't try just because they're like, I'm not part of this country, you know, they don't want me here. Why should I try?
I had got locked up. I did 15 months locked up. It took my whole senior year away. Like the whole 15 months, I just wanted to graduate, get my diploma, go to prom.
I listen to it every day. You know, if you don't care about me, Mr. Bean, who else is going to care about me? I might as well go on back out, you know, and drop out. Nobody give a damn about me, you know, and that's the thing. This is what they see every day. This is what they hear.
It started within the gang violence, and I had got put out of school. It's 2 directions I was told. It's the straight path and it's the narrow path. And at the time I took the narrow path and it led up to a fight, and the fight led to numerous of people getting injured.
The survey asked teachers to rank the reasons why so many leave so soon. The options include salaries, an emphasis on tests, and new teacher evaluations, which are based partly on students' test scores.
The reason why we're here is we're talking about school discipline. As educators, what comes to mind when you think of it from your point of view?
I kind of think about the differences between a punitive justice system and a restorative justice system, and how a punitive justice system really doesn't change student behavior.
When you initially asked that question, I thought the way that discipline is working now is almost a gateway to another kind of institution, one where the doors lock and you don't get to push them open.
Staying away from the typical statistical street life, you know, that's a challenge also when, it's what you've been raised around, and also when everybody else is around you doing it.